How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Good afternoon. Good afternoon to everyone. I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News. I was not going to go live today, but again, people, as I was driving, there is activity right now. How's everybody doing? Good afternoon to everyone. I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News. Follow my partner, Conservative Anthony, at every social media and subscribe to his YouTube channel, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. People, we will be doing a live video today to discuss really important situations of the particular religion of the Islam in Tijuana. This is a serious situation in Tijuana now. We have some really serious and delicate information regarding the religion of Islam in Tijuana, and this part of the religion that is called the Shia religion of a particular individual, that he is renting and buying houses for illegal immigrants, and he's building a mosque in downtown Tijuana. We are going to be live after the Mexican public at YouTube. We will be giving you that information at YouTube. So where am I going? As I was coming over here, I will flip the camera right. I don't have my gizmo. As I'm flipping the camera right now, you can see that I'm in a traffic zone. And why am I in a traffic zone? Because there's been activity and there's been a breach. Let me see if these people are still there, so you guys can see them laying down on the floor as the Border Patrol has apprehended them. And I'm not prepared because I'm not, was not coming to record this. But as I was driving on the opposite side, I saw on this side that they were apprehending between 4 to 6 individuals, and they had them sitting down on the floor, on this point right here. So there's a breach, people. Yes, there's another breach, and it's unbelievable how this is not stopping, and it's not going to stop. For people that just tuning in, I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News. We're live, people. We're live right here in Tijuana, Baja California. We're live for Border Network News. Anthony Agüero and myself, Oscar Blue. Anthony Agüero's station in El Paso, Texas. I am live over here in Tijuana, Mexico, and I was coming, from that opposite side, going, west, going east of the city. And as of right now, as I was going east of the city, I saw activity on this side. I will try to, as you can see, it's impossible for me to park on this specific road. It is really impossible. It is basically impossible for me to park right here. So I will try to find a place that I can park, so I can give you guys, and I will hope that that it's still, people right there detained, as I've been, telling you guys that we are giving you the truth and the reality about what's going on every time that there's a breach. And look how tall this is on this wall. How can you imagine these people right now jumping through this part of the wall? It is unbelievable. They don't care anymore. And this part of the wall is clearly, as you can say, almost impossible for them to breach. But it's not impossible. It is possible, people. There's possibilities. Okay, we got a part here that I can park. I'm going to park right here and see if the officers are still in action over there. Yes, they are. So I will try to park right here. Share, people, share, so we can give you guys again, some information on what is happening. Let me get my wallet and my other phone. I'm really unprepared right now, but I'm always ready to give you guys the information that you guys need. And I'm gonna do this live feed real quick, because as you guys know, this is I'm gonna try to walk right here. And look how tall this is. The wall is real tall right here. My car is way behind. And I want to show you guys how these people right now, it is unbelievable how these people, you know, this is apparently 20 to 25 foot. Right here, I'm looking back at my car because right here is really insecure, people. And this is, you know, like a highway. So, you know, as I was walking, you know, I was going east from this side of the city. I was coming from Playas, from meeting a friend over there. And I was going to the east side. And as I was coming, we saw some activity that they have individuals that they just crossed to this part of the United States. And it's amazing, people. They don't care. They really don't care. Look how tall this wall is. How in the hell they cross to the other side? You must ask yourself, like, they don't care, really. We got a border patrol right here. We got activity. I don't know if they still have them. There's a border patrol right there. And they just moved on the unit. So I'm a little bit late, people. I don't like to be late. But this is right here the activities. You can see he's wearing his gloves, and it's because they were laying down right there. So I'm sorry if I'm a little bit late, people. You know, here comes the border patrol. And was practically, driving these people away. So this is how it is, people. It is just unbelievable. Look at this. This is a highway right here. So imagine how difficult it must be, or it's not impossible, it's just ridiculous. You cross the road, you cross the highway, and then you go through this part. Well, apparently use some kind of utensil. You know, we already saw that they use a ladder that is handly made. And not only that they use a ladder, they use ropes, they use all kind of stuff to cross the United States. And this is what it is. Look. Let me change the camera right here. I'm about to get to my car. And it is just unbelievable, and it's clearly, it doesn't stop. Look, I got the border patrol right here, and I really want to talk. He's right there. It's right there. Let me see if I can talk to him. How you doing, sir? He's right there. So, he's driving. There's another border patrol right there. You know, this is the kind of situation, you know, like I was, last night, as I was basically driving, we realized that there was a breach. and there were 4 individuals. I saw them, you know, and again, and this is really, it's clearly impossible for the people that are asking me, oh my God, do you ever sleep? The invasion is not sleeping, people. So we are working. If they're not sleeping, we're not sleeping either. You know, if they are invading our country 24/7, we are going to be exposing them 24/7. I don't care if it's 4, 3, 4, 6 o'clock in the morning. I know that it was a compliment, but really, this is the way I feel. Like it's a constant situation over here at our border. Like, let me ask him. Let's right here at the Border Patrol. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. No, really. No. I'm with you guys. I'm recording. I'm trying to avoid that they jump. No. Hold on. I'm gonna talk to him. No, it's okay. It's okay. Let me go talk to him so I can explain to him. I'm sorry, you guys. As you were hearing me, I was just talking to the Border Patrol, and he was a Mexican guy. He was a Mexican guy, and he was basically insulting me right now until I got out. Not insulting me. He was saying, like, I will tell you exactly the words that he just told me. He said, "Why in the F you're bringing them and you're making them cross?" So he thought that I was a coyote. I go, "No, I'm not, man. Hold on a second." So that's why I got out, and I told him, you know what? I'm here to record and expose everything that is happening and everything that is going on. And he's like, yes, you know, they this is what they do. They bring them, they drop them, and they cross them. So I'm like, you know what? I know that this, I explained to him, this is the United Nations Pact. We need to get out of it. And I know that you guys are getting overwhelmed. And I know that you guys are getting overworked. And I know that you guys are tired. So after I said that, we're starting to have a conversation, and he immediately said, follow me. I said, follow me at my page, Oscar Blue. Follow Border Network News, follow Anthony Agüero, and follow us, so you will know what we are about. And he immediately was checking his phone, and he's like, "This is you?" And I said, "Yes." So he liked our page, and he's going to start to follow us. And also, I told him the points they're breaching a lot. I told him, right there at Playas where there's a canyon, go over there. There's a point of breach, and there's another one that I went last week that it was really dark, and I told them from that point to watch that point. So they don't know, people. I understand how they're feeling. I understand their stress, and I understand their feeling. Really, I do. After you start talking to them, and they start realizing, oh, okay, this guy's not because of that, and I'm sorry. He apologized. The Border Patrol apologized. The guy was like, you know what, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry that I thought you were, a guy that it was dropping them off. And I'm like, no, man, I'm not. But he said, I apologize, and I will follow you. And of course, if you see some activity, please let us know. And I'm like, I'm not going to let you know. I don't work for you guys, but follow my page, and you will realize what am I doing. So follow my page, and I won't even have the necessity of calling you. You will know. So, he didn't want to be recorded, so that's why I left the phone right here at the car. And as you guys, I don't know if you guys were hearing, but I was having a conversation with him again. I don't want people to realize that I work for the Border Patrol. I don't work for the Border Patrol. I'm an independent journalist, and I work for Border Network News. And, my partner and I were exposing this invasion that is happening in my city of Tijuana, and in my neighbor that I love too much, that is the United States. And, if that makes me have conversations with Border Patrol, I will do it. I will do it. I don't care. This needs to stop. This invasion needs to stop. This has to stop. And it has to stop because of what? Because what it's coming, people, what it's coming to our city is going to get worse. What it's coming to our city is going to get worse. There's a lot of Africans coming. There's a lot of Middle East people coming, and in a few hours I will post when I'm going live at YouTube, and I will explain to you guys something that is really an emergency to put attention to. There is a particular guy from here, from a particular religion that you guys already know, that he is renting houses for immigrants. And not only that, he's building another mosque from another, sect of this radical religion in Tijuana, a sect that is called the Shia. And he is basically building another mosque in downtown Tijuana. So in a few hours we will be live, and after I do the Mexican public, I have to do the Mexican public too first, and the Abusados page. I will do the Abusados page. After I finish the Abusados page, I will be live at YouTube for you guys to know what is going on in Tijuana, what is going on with this particular religion. And yeah, that's no good. That is no good. Yes, that's bad news for us. Look how this activity that is going on. This is where I was at, last night. Cálmate. This is where I was at last night. Look how many activity. Look how much activity are. Like people walking around in the side of the road, and this is where the construction was last night, and where I was at last night, there was another breach point. And I understand, the Border Patrol agents, I understand their frustration. Imagine how frustrated they are that this guy, this Border Patrol, he had the audacity to stop and to talk to me. How frustrated they are. I remember back in the day, back in the 90s and the 80s and early 2000s, I remember when, the Border Patrol did not even put attention to us. If you were like, it's an emergency, sir, and it's an emergency. It's an emergency in your country. It's not in my country, But now, it is so amazing how they're stopping and they're actually having a conversation with you to, help me and help you. You know what I mean? Because it is so, you guys don't even imagine. You guys don't even imagine how much activity is on this side. You guys don't even imagine how much activity is on this side. After, I tell him that I'm press, that I'm from the press, he calmed down, and we started having a dialogue. And that is when they understand that this is wrong, that there's people like us, that we're still defending the country. And there's a lot of people like my partner Anthony in the United States that are still defending, their country. And we are against this demonic movement that is the United Nations. We are against this demonic movement that is the United Nations. Look, there's, ultimately, I don't want to look bad in my city. But the most important thing is to try to resolve things as much as possible. I don't want to be related to the Border Patrol because that looks bad on me over here. And I don't want to be doing that. They can watch my feed and they can learn where are the points of breach. And they can learn a little bit about the United Nations Pact, because apparently when I said United Nations Pact, the Border Patrol was surprised. He opened his eyes like, what are you talking about? And I started elaborating a little bit. And he's like, oh, okay, I get you now. I know what you're trying to tell me. So, it is unbelievable, people. It's over here. Let me check the time. It's 2:25 in the afternoon. Let's say that I was at 1 o'clock and 1:50. I was driving by, and I saw these 6 individuals right there getting arrested on the floor. And after that, I drove back and they're already in the unit. So it is so illogical. It's really so illogical. I'm just, it's too much. It's just 1:50 in the it's 1:50 in the evening, 1:50 in the afternoon. Why can't we have a normal day in our city? I'm going to give you some stats at the YouTube, Super Chat YouTube that we're going to do in a few moments. All right. Thank you. In a few moments. And I will give you some stats now of how Tijuana is #1 sanctuary city regarding immigrants. How Tijuana is #1 city regarding assassinations and homicides. How Tijuana is #1 in private and clandestine cemeteries. And how Tijuana is #1 on a stat that I will give you in a couple hours in Super Chat YouTube. That it is just, Tijuana is really bad. That is why it's the #1 city in the world. And really, what we are doing over here, and to worry about trolls, and to worry about people complaining, and to worry about you put this post and you did this post, and we are risking our lives over here. And you guys, for those people that they think that I'll be worried about those kind of situations, get out of here. Really, get out of here with that. This is a city that is basically getting invaded by the moment. It is a city that has 2 mosques now. They built another one, and they're building a 3rd one in downtown, Tijuana. It is a city that is getting invaded by the immigrants. It is a city that is violently, known. It is, extremely unsecure to be driving in my city at whatever time. And we can't have peace. We can't have peace. It is just unbelievable. Again, it happens. And again, at 1:50 in the afternoon, it's just, it's another situation. Another situation in our city. So, join me later on as we do super chat today. We will do a super chat today in YouTube. I will post at whatever time I'm going to do super chat, but eventually it's going to happen today for you guys that want to know information of what is happening with this radical religion that is coming to our city now. And there is a particular individual that is making another mosque in downtown, and this particular individual has houses. He has more than 4 to 6 houses that he is holding, that he's holding and is sheltering immigrants from Central America, mostly Central America, and basically he's transforming them to learn the religion of Islam. So we are going to talk about that later on in this super chat. Also, stats of how's Tijuana happening with this violence and delinquency, and also we're going to have an update of what is going on with all the 10 countries that they are awaiting to come into Chiapas. So God bless you guys. God bless my city of Tijuana. God bless Mexico. God bless my country. Really hope that God is watching and God is protecting us. Every day by the moment is getting more difficult, but every day by the moment, Border Network News is getting more stronger. So we are going to beat this. We're going to win, and we're not going to give up. I'd say I want to thank everyone for joining me on this little feed. Follow my partner, Conservative Anthony, as he is doing an excellent work in El Paso, and follow him and expose people. Please call when he's exposing the drones. Please call and expose the drones, please. This has to stop. This has to stop. And follow me at YouTube channel. Also follow my partner at YouTube channel, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Have a great evening. Have a great afternoon. We'll see each other in a couple hours. Peace and love, and always your country first. Oh, and if you're watching, Anthony, it was me that I was calling you on the other line. So I will call you right now because I got something to tell you, partner. Peace and love, and always your country first.